What's up, everybody? Welcome to the OMFL InstaClassic Game of the Week for week number 7. It has been way too long since we've been able to do one of these, so I want to make sure that I got one out today. The surprise Green Bay Packers at 4-2 come away with a victory against the Miami Dolphins at 4-2. Aaron Rodgers with a pretty good game, a lot of turnovers, but that Green Bay Packers defense stepped up to the plate and was able to make some things happen. Let's break down some stats here to see how this one kind of played out. The Packers allowed 262 yards in the air, the Dolphins 238. It was a big difference in the rushing, though. 97 yards for the Dolphins, 62 yards for the Packers. The Packers really are known to be that offensive rushing game. Rodgers has struggled the last couple of seasons not turning the ball over. 6 defensive sacks for the Dolphins, only 2 for the Green Bay Packers. But if you go and you look at the offensive red zone percentage, a number that was thrown out today by D. Wayne on the Press Pass Live, 100% for the Green Bay Packers, only 67% for the Miami Dolphins, and that is going to be the difference in this game. You get into the red zone, you have to come away with points, and you need to come away with touchdowns. 50% on third down for the Miami Dolphins, 67% on third down for the Green Bay Packers. 2 turnovers for the Packers, 3 turnovers for the Miami Dolphins, and then 3 big penalties for the Packers didn't help their cause, but they were able to come away with the field goal win here. Aaron Rodgers went 15 of 28 for 279, the 3 touchdowns, the 2 big interceptions, but the rushing game really was a struggle. Freeman, 12 attempts for 37 yards. McKnight, 8 attempts for 25 yards. You wonder why we didn't see more running backs. Packers are known to have 3, 4, sometimes 5 people carry the ball in one game, but only 2 guys got the carries this time. Kemp on the other side had a pretty good game, 19 for 72 touchdowns. That's really going to help his cause. But Dahl was the struggle, 11 for 25, 276, 1 touchdown, but 3 big interceptions really hurt that. Parker had 6 for 184 and a touchdown along of 55. Julio Jones still getting it done, 7 for 132 with 3 touchdowns from Aaron Rodgers. If we look at the defense real quick, Chris Harris, a mightily good game, 3 sacks. Kelly had 2 sacks. Lawson had a sack. Newman threw in an interception, and even McMillan had an interception after re-signing this past offseason to a big contract. But on the other side of the ball, Smith really still getting it done. 2 big interceptions for him. McLeod had a forced fumble. Glover had a sack. Sue had a sack. And there was just enough plays being made by the Green Bay Packers to come away with a 24-21 victory. And that is how your Week 7 InstaClassic Game of the Week came to be. Don't forget, you can still submit your InstaClassic Game of the Weeks with the forum. You get incentive points. We keep a rolling thread of those. Please submit those, man. That is such a great thread that people can go back and watch all of the InstaClassic games that come here in the OMFL. Make sure you check out the latest Press Pass Live. Give us a like, a subscribe, follow us on Twitter, and make sure you get some content put out there on the website. Can't wait to see what comes from the rest of this season, as we are now halfway through our last season before we get a little bit of a break. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Peace.